Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon, Farewell to Arms. I sound like I'm doing like a character spotlight for a MOBA. Welcome back. The Gunslinger is a character who is very OP. The Convict, she's okay. All right, let's roll our die here. Oh boy, 3. The Gunslinger is very OP. He has a passive called Lich Eye Bullets, which is totally broken. Makes everything do tons of damage. Let's go on in and hopefully have a doozy of a run. I mean, for the most part, it feels like how could you not? You know what? Let's do something. Let's do something. Who cares? Keep modifiers? Keep modifiers? Does it think I'm Paradox? Anyway, let's do a cursed run. Let's do a cursed run. Why even reset? Oh, keep modifiers, keep the character? Like I had to pay seven. Okay. I forgot the Gunslinger costs any credits to play. Because, you know, it's not really something I have to worry about with the bajillion-and-a-half credits I have at my disposal. Never really had to care too much. But alas, we shall do some high freaking curse for a bit here. Typically, like, I'm mixed on high cursed. I'm mixed on the kind of the extra modes. Off and on. High curse I like probably the most as a difficulty enhancer. Challenge mode probably the least. Turbo mode kind of in the middle. But high curse I love a lot for how hard it makes the game. Just like having a couple enemies here and there be, you know, like they're harder, faster, stronger, do it, make it, work it, fix it, something technologic, you know, stuff like that. I like it. Typically, I don't go for health upgrades as a means of making the game harder, but they do go, they're faster, they do more damage, but like they have a little bit of an extra quirk of getting the extra money and stuff of that nature. So it kind of balances it out in an interesting way where it's not even exclusively a harder run. They are just a bit faster. They got the extra health. I don't know. I like it. However, the one thing I don't like about it, and I know it's kind of a lame excuse and it needs to be balanced out some way, but starting out with 9 curse is a bit of a bummer because of how many items in the game are cursed and how many of them are cursed that are not even that big of a deal. You know? Okay, we're just going to open it up because you know how I do. We are not a patient bunch over here in the Retro Nation. But, yeah, I get it. It has to be balanced out. I am itching my nose, so you better die. Thank goodness. All right. It has to be balanced out in some way, but it's just so many of the more fun items are cursed, or at least a lot of the very fun items are cursed. So that can be a bit of a boomer. Very big bit of a bummer indeed. But, you know, we'll kind of see how we feel. Maybe we'll do these a little bit more often. Some things that people have suggested before is have like another die where I roll it, and if it hits a certain number, then I have to throw on high curse, or I have to, if it hits a very, very specific number, I got to throw on turbo high curse or something of those natures, which might be something I'll look into at some point. But I have a question for you, the viewer, the listener, the watcher, the partaker. I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to their audience as partakers. Makes them sound a bit sketchy. Don't remember what the synergy is. But what do you think moving forward? Should we have a Lich streak? Like, should we? Is that like the next logical choice? Do we start a Lich streak? We have a Paradox streak for the Twitch stream. And then, should we then have just a regular Lich streak where we don't play as Paradox, we can play as any old character we darn well please? No crits yet. Oh, immediately. Okay, game. I hear you. Hear you loud and clear. Because that could be one thing we do. That's definitely what I'm dabbling with in my head right now. I still don't think we've not died in a YouTube video, only on Twitch VODs. So I'm wondering, like, where would our lich streak be at this point? It would be probably in the 200-ish area, wouldn't it? Not sure. But anyways, I would be honorable. We would start the lich streak out, like, we'd start it out fresh. Let me know, what do you guys think about that? Yes or no? Or do you think it'd be too limiting? Or whatever. Just basically, what would you like? What do you think would be the best trajectory to take with the series from here on out? I heard you out the last time. But, you know, things change. Things change, people change. Oh, this is a banger. Alright, we're gonna go to the Sua, don't we think? There's really, like, aside from run length, there's not a real reason not to. There's not a reason not to. Weird way of saying it, but is what I meant. One thing I love about the curse runs is swimming in freaking cash. Oh my god. We bought 2 keys, a shield, and we still have 68 shells left over? Hubba hubba, that is pretty nuts. That is pretty dang nuts, if you ask me. Alright. Pew, pew. We have 2 really quite handy items that normally I'd say... I love Pitchfork, like, I like Pitchfork. I think it's pretty good. Love is a strong word. Didn't mean to get your hopes up, Pitchfork, make you think that we're in some kind of a committal relationship or anything. It's kind of just more of a, well, that would have been the embarrassing first hit. Still an embarrassing blank. Didn't want you to think we had something exclusive, but Pitchfork, you are very nice. I do like you a lot. I love spending time with you. What I'm getting at, though, is when you get the synergy, oh, baby, it becomes a banger supreme. Like, really, what we should be doing if we wanted to play as optimal as possible, we would fire our shots through all the enemies once. They get permanent fire because of the green fire synergy. And then we would switch on over to our other weapon here. And maybe even our standard at this point. Because we don't need to be doing this much damage. No one man should have all this power. But then again, the Gunslinger is an OP hero who excels in pretty much everything. His Q ability is make half the audience happy and make half the audience upset. Ooh. Man, it'd be very interesting. I do summon a gun. Summon a gun. I already asked my question of the day, but I'm gonna ask another one. These ones are always fun. These like, for me to look through these super more open-ended creative answer type ones. If there was one of the characters of Enter the Gungeon as a MOBA character, which one would you want it to be? Which character? And what would their moveset be? So like the Q, W, E, and an ultimate. Effectively, and maybe a passive. Like, you just do whatever you want. You can do it in the style of whatever MOBA you want to. Just like, I'm curious. It's always fun to see. Because like, you could pull from the guns. You could pull from just the character itself. You could, you know. I asked this before with the Super Smash Brothers, and that one was interesting. And that one, it feels like you sort of, with all the moves you would need for a fighting game like that, you'd effectively have to pull from the weapon pool. Which would be exciting, and hell, maybe for like an indie Super Smash Brothers type game, I could see them wanting to do something like that. It would be pretty interesting. Ain't happening in Super Smash Bros. They're not gonna go from surprising everybody with the release of Joker and then go to the Bulletkin from Enter the Gungeon. It's just not gonna happen. What do Synergy do? Are they homing in? They sort of seem like they're homing in a little bit. Because they normally don't, do they? Oh, man. Oh, man. I do love the money. I love me the money. Is this mode harder than a regular one? It's hard to tell. Like, we really shouldn't be using a Gunslinger run as a point of reference for anything, though. But alas. Oh, we are really running out of ammo. That is one thing about the curse run. Ammo, you do have to be a little bit more intelligent with the old ammo. That is true. But that's, like, mostly it. And look at that. Water and fire? Why not? Doesn't make a lot of technical sense. Oh, we're gonna waste our ammo. Kind of. It's hard to say. Is it a waste? Because, you know, how many shots would it have taken to kill with another gun? Alright. Do we want the crest? Do we want the secret floor? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We're going to be doing some pretty bonkers damage. I didn't even get as excited as I should have because Bubble Blaster plus Potion of Lead Skin is a god tier soft combo. Soft synergy, if you will. This is like not... Neither of these are great right now, though. Like in this exact situation. Like it feels like a waste to use too much Pitchfork. And Bubble Blaster, I feel like it's a waste to not... wait. Kind of feeling like Pitchfork's the way to go, though, I guess. Because we don't actually get to set them on permanent fire. We're doing pretty good damage, though. As soon as we get this, you're done, son. Damage cap, heyo. Tough boss. Ah, noodles. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pick it up and drop it, though, because we don't want it in our item pool. And that is a thing that can happen sometimes nowadays, apparently. For some reason. Oh, man. I honestly, shoot. Well, shoot. Kind of regret going for, shoot, the crest instead of the chest. Crest and chest. Oh, well. Let's answer a Discord question or so, why don't we? Jazzajerum asks, what are your thoughts on the magic lamp gun? Which combination do you recommend for it? I mean, you know, as anything in Gungeon, it's hard to, like, say. Well, when you get magic lamp, you want to get X item, but because, like, you don't have control over that. But when you have it, things like anything that increases your fire speed is great, but the biggest thing is anything like helix bullets or scatter shot becomes godlike, or double vision becomes godlike. Anything that multiplies your bullets, because the damage mostly comes from the genie. Like, it does fine damage, but it mostly comes from the genie. So you definitely want to just maximize the amount of time, or minimize the amount of time that the genie's not being activated. Like, it's that's as simple as that. You know, just so if you can get more bullets out, because you need 3 hits before the genie shows up. All in all, as a normal gun, it's pretty good with any synergy that triggers the genie easier. Any synergy, soft or real, you know, like, oh, ew. Oh, that's kind of a tough decision. I'll do this. I think it's more fun. I don't think we're going to die, judging by the fact we haven't been hit yet. Not that that's going to be permanent. I just think it'll be more fun. But yeah, Magic Lamp, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Enter the door. Enter the door. It's pretty good. But oh, this is a banger. Anything that increases the bullet, it immediately becomes godlike. Like, probably one of the better things you have. And the synergy with it that it gives it the triple shot is pretty darn good as well. For the same general reasons. Oh my god. This is amazing already. Oh my gosh. Mr. Gunslinger. Mr. Gunslinger. You are my dream. You are the most OP that I've ever seen. Gun. Can we do damage to this sucker? God tier. Oh my god. Somebody help. My ego's getting inflated too huge. Let's fight the rat. My ego's too huge. It's the size of the moon. But that was pretty OP. Oh, man. See, look at that. No Holy Grail either. Like, yes, I know that they're OP items and it's supposed to, like, it kind of keeps you from getting some more of the OP items. Not that we need them. But if we weren't Gunslinger and we just had, like, a norm... This run would be... Huh. Yeah, it wouldn't be that great. If we weren't Gunslinger, this run would be okay right now. Like, it'd be pretty good. But definitely not great. Right now, it's great because a lot of these items have pretty game-changing synergies. The trash cannon and the pitchfork take them up like a bajillion notches. 1 metric bajillion. Metric is weird. Whoop, whoop. Still, I mean, should not say it because it's immediately going to be disputed by the game, but I've not been hit yet. At this exact moment in time, literally right now, I have not been hit yet, which is pretty neat. Because curse runs, do I think that they're that much harder? Overall, they probably balance out to be not that much harder. Like, they're definitely harder, but not like blow the lid off this place harder. That is a lame chest, but at least we got a key out of the mix as well, so I'll take it. What am I getting at here? What am I talking about? What am I ever talking about? But what I was going to say is, while it's not... It gives you the extra benefit of getting more money and stuff of that nature. But in addition... I almost think we should do, like, that so we get an extra... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. What am I trying to get at with the point here? I know I had an idea for what I was trying to say. But I kind of just want to focus on this for a moment. And there we go. You are more likely to be hit on this run. It's true. I think that's true. Ooh. Level 5 Laser Lotus. Neat. Neat looking. Oh my god. Seems pretty killer. It's a pretty good, albeit ammo-intensive gun normally. Right now, it's looking quite feisty, quite fresh. Certified fresh rotten tomatoes. We got blanks that we don't need to use. What is life? Just a series of moments, right? Sure. This is a good synergy, too. Oh, God, I love how much money we get. I shouldn't be spending it all. It's, like, honestly quite dumb, but anyway. The King Jody asks, are there any unlocks I should get done right away, like really OP guns, so I can get them and win easier? If you can swing it, getting Gunther from Blessing a Gun Run is really, really OP. I don't remember how to unlock Clone, but that's very OP. Holy Grail, I would say, is a very good thing to get unlocked. However, it's also very hard to unlock because you need to beat the Advanced Dragon. But if you can swing that, obviously it'll make the rest of your runs quite a bit smoother. Oh my goodness. But other than that, it's been so long since I've unlocked things that I don't have anything off the top of my head. Gunther is like a do it for sure. Like, you better believe it. Duct tape's a good one, just from the from Goopton in the base. Also, it's a really fun one. I think those are some essentials. One that's really not too hard is beating the sewers. Unlock Super Space Turtle as well. He's actually quite good. Quite good, really easy to unlock. Oh my goodness. That email. I got an email. Is it about what I think it's about? I've got some people who've had some complaints or would maybe be very excited. It's about the chair. It's about the chair. I don't know. It picks up way more on Twitch, but it's definitely noticeable here. I am finally in the market for a chair that did not cost me $5. I am so excited. It's been a part of my, it's been a character in my videos for years at this point. Like, I think I thought I had multiple chairs, but I think that it's been this one for a couple years now. 2 or 3 years. Squeaking up a storm. That would be exciting. My back would thank me. The people, a couple people who mentioned the chair as a character are going to thank me. It'd be nice. Whoop. What do we got here? Uranium amulet. Well, we're going to be able to buy it. Like, that's for sure. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's do a long range thing, why don't we? I just don't want to be hit at this point for honor's sake. Nice amount of money. What else? Let's go back to the laser loads. I was really appreciating that. It sounds just like Luxon Cannon. Oh, we're gonna need to buy another blank. I did a dumb. I did a dumb. I did the monster dumb. Let's get this out of the way pronto, so that we don't forget. Oh my god. No, no, no. Feel like the time I had meat bun, I jumped into the pit right there. Rest in spaghetti. Boy, oh boy. What is this? Ooh! I think I'm getting the chair. Alright, sorry. I know, I never like to do that, but like some people said, the chair is like a character at this point. It's like a guest on my show. So I feel like I should update you about the personnel change that might be happening. Oh, give me a mimic. That's the other thing that's really good about curse mode. Is you're more likely, way more likely, to get all of the chest items. So, because mimics you don't need a key for, and you are more likely to get more money, which you can buy more keys. You know, I'm like kind of talking myself into liking this mode quite a bit. We don't have an extra blank, which would be really nice. We could buy a shield, take damage in there. Actually, we can't take damage from this fire, can we? Nope. I don't think the boss drops blanks because they're usually last. He's gonna give us enough money. Can we not sell these? $83. What do we get? Did we just get one? I mean, I'm gonna do it again for education's sake. There's just one. Oh, okay. Well, I don't really want to sell any of this stuff because it's all turned so good. I'll just wait till the boss is done. Like a patient young lad. Young lad. Oh, I am out of my blanks, so I have to actually be good at this game. You have a good time. Gungeon. There's no need to feel down. I said Gungeon. Oh! Pull yourself off the ground. But not into the pit. Alright. Doing good. Doing good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Got all the stress of a no-hit run. Oh! Oh, come on. Alright, well, we'll do it from here then. I have a feeling we're gonna get hit. I'm a genius. I'm a genius, what can I say? Winchester, I don't think has that many outstandingly crazy synergies or anything, so I don't care that much. Shaka! Papa! Alright. already did this right. Thank gun. Thank gun. That guy that likes Casey. This is an old question. Reto, have you ever played Forager? Absolutely, I have. Let me take a moment to plug my other series that is going on that people are really, really loving. All the people that are like, the engagement levels are insane. So like the people who are watching it are really, really into it. Forager, I got on my channel. Highly recommended you go check it out because it's just it's a really relaxing game. You can see me in a form that you probably don't see very much, which is like just more casually figuring things out, kind of crafting, being a little more like creative, stuff like that. Game that's sort of like a Minecraft-y Stardew Valley-ish is what it markets itself as, but yeah, it's kind of true. But yeah, very good game. I think a very fun series. Oh man, why is this not piercing though? Why is this not piercing though? Up, down, right. Okay, basically the same room again, effectively. Alright, if we could have a one-hit run, I'd be cool with that. Almost all the fun of a no-hit run without as much of the stress. Okay, this is a problem. So, Flame Hand does not pierce. Huh. Flame Hand does not pierce. That blows my noodle. I could have sworn it did. But then I guess what would separate it from Pitchfork? I don't know. Yup. I'm gonna blank that one because we're in a bad spot. Oh, you! Oh, dirty rat! You dirty rat! Easy enough. One hit is fine. One hit is fine. All right, very good first move. Really don't mind. It's a little bit harder to see them coming in, but it's not too bad. We got one shield, so any hit is not that big of a deal right now. It's just a normal hit, same as any other time. Alright. Kind of a bad proc there for our double vision. Not really a proc if it's not random, I guess. We are fire immune? We are not always fire immune. Very good to know. High up. Man, this man's got a lot of health when he's in red mode. Alright, 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 alright. Easy money. Easy money. Fancy feet. Fancy feet. Alright, let's get something else though. Oh, I forgot we could even be doing this. This is not too smart though. Not too smart though. We'd have to get way too close. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, this is doing crazy damage to him anyways. Why did I just have it in my head that this is not a boss killer, but it's doing pretty good work. I will admit. Doing pretty good work. No. Big knot. Boxing glove, very fitting, very logical to get that from this. Yeah. We are not that feisty today. Not that feisty today. I'd rather go for a no-hit. Always better to be late on the cheese than early, because you get punched if you do it early. You don't if you do it late, so always stray on the later side. god. We got a lot in. He's just gonna let me have it? Yeah! Hooey! There's Gunther. Oh my god. Gunther. Wow. Wow, wow. Alright. Does he need help? Does Gunther have a synergy? No. Okay, don't know what the synergy there is. No, it doesn't. Okay. What does the Screecher do? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Not gonna pick that. Okay, well, we'll pick it up so that we don't get it later. Because that has been happening. Off and on. Oh, and I thought it was the Raiden foil. Shucks. Come on. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Can we get a crit, though? Could have sworn one of the synergies was supposed to make it more likely. Alright. Oh, no! He followed me here. Why? Oh, it's technically the same floor? Is that the deal? That is probably the deal. Alright. I was gonna do that, but no. We are not gonna be that rude. I'm gonna do Gunther, but we'll do the cheese gun. There we go. Easy enough. Out we go. Gur42, what will your TED Talk be about? Oh, man. This must be a reference to a joke I made a long time ago. My TED Talk will be about... I mean, obviously, like, the first gut is like, oh, it's gonna be about doing Enter the Gungeon. Just playing Enter the Gungeon. Obviously something that's gonna help a lot of people. Man, what do I have figured out in my life enough to talk about it? Boy, oh boy. Not much. Really not much. Guys, everybody who you watch on the internet is struggling to keep it together too. Not true, not everybody, but most people on the internet, you know, like especially a lot of people who seem like they've got it together. I don't know. A lot of times they don't have it figured out as much as you think they might. Hopefully you guys, I'm not hiding this fact from anybody. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing perfect, not, you know, like you know, if everybody you watch seems perfect, they're probably not, and it makes you feel like, oh, something's wrong with me for there being something. The fact that there's something wrong with me means that there's something else wrong with me, like, et cetera, et cetera. And I really don't think that's the case. Are we electric immune? Why on earth even... why can anything electrocute anything when it doesn't give you electric immunity? It is so dumb. But anyway. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything figured out enough at this point. What would I hope it would be? I don't know. Hopefully something to do, like, I talked about it before, maybe something to do with psychology and games at the same time. Could be an interesting thing. Is this really better? You'd think for sure Singularity is better. The answer is probably. Are these... Let's learn. Okay. I had to learn. Because it looked like we walked through one. We're taking 1 billion hits because we just, like, are playing the Gunslinger. And all cares went out the window as soon as that happened. But, what was it saying? Woo-wee. Yeah, I don't know. Something with games and psychology, probably, for TED Talk is my answer. Is what I would want to. Definitely don't know anything firmly enough to give one at this stage in my life. And I think that's okay. I think the best thing that people can do is admit that they don't know, you know, they don't know things in situations like not being afraid to ask questions, not being afraid to realize that you might not know everything, or especially like might not know things that you even thought you already knew. Like being able to question if what you think you know is even right, stuff like that. So I don't know. I think more people should admit that they could not give a TED Talk, is what I think. That's my TED Talk. My TED Talk is that less people should feel like they can give TED. No. Doesn't really matter. I haven't seen a TED Talk in like 10 years. Don't even remember. Probably not 10. 5 years. Don't even remember if they're always like experts. Are they? I don't know. Do we have a beam weapon? We don't have a beam weapon, which is what I consider to be some of the best things to have with Black Hole Gun and Singularity. It's kind of an interesting thought using it with this, though. Kind of extends the range of it a little bit if you use it tactically enough. I thought this thing was supposed to stun like way more often. Oh my god. Dumb man. We are going to get ourselves in a situation where we're going to get beded. Bedade. We're going to be very dade. If we don't keep, make sure we get back in the tri-train. It's easy to get out of the tri-train when you are the Gunslinger and you're having as OP of a run as we were having, and then you get Gunther too. Like, we're not even using it. Okay, let's try this out. That is pretty cute. Look at that. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. We could, but I won't. Too easy. Too easy. I would take a Heck Blaster right about now. Kind of defeats the purpose of it being a curse mode, but hey, it makes Heck Blaster really fun to get, to de-jamify all your enemies. Don't step on the water pool. We don't have immunity to it. Lesson learned. Alright. Yeah. That works okay. What is this synergy? Is it with Table Tech shells? Because it's clearly not the one with the bullet, otherwise we'd be holding the bullet. And I know that those ones are not allowed for Gunslinger, the dual-wield ones, because you would effectively need another... What am I doing? What am I doing? You'd effectively need another gun. You know, you get another gun, just straight up, which... I don't know. The character's already OP enough, right? Don't need anything else on top of it. Bad dodge gone well. Whatever the synergy is, it is whelming me. It's not exciting me in any kind of way. I am strictly whelmed. We've not found the shop yet. I bet you it's right off here. Yes, it is, indeed. I am a genius for assuming that since we've been on this floor forever and still haven't found a shop, that there's probably a shop here. I will take my medal. Black bullets, though. I don't feel like it. We can afford to do that. We're just swimming in money. We're just swimming in money. Is this Wallmonger? Oh, baby. We have so many good things for Wallmonger. Genius. This would be good even if we didn't have the upgraded version because of our Polaris. The shots would all be pulled into him anyways. We're not fire immune. We have a way to be fire immune, but I'm not even going to bother at this point because he's dead. Would have been nice to get that a little bit a long time ago. Huh. All right. Well, we out of here. One convict alt skin person Bastius. Will you continue reading your B movie script? Someday, maybe. I said maybe. I'll finish reading the B movie script someday. I don't know. One day. One day I might. I don't know. What did I get? Two-thirds of the way through or something? Oh my god. Getting hit like all over the place now. We got to get our act together, or this is gonna go pear-shaped, which is to say bad. Pear shapes aren't always bad. Look at those tiny music notes. They're adorable. So we're gonna have to fight the advanced dragon, and he's likely gonna be jammed, and I'm gonna likely cry right here on YouTube.com. So I'm gonna say, how did it all go wrong? And we're all gonna know. We're gonna have timestamps. We're gonna have timestamps of exactly when the brains got turned off. Mega Hand? I mean, it's a synergy beast. Air Shooter, Bubble Lead, Crash Bomber, Time Stopper, Atomic Fire, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Lickitung. Air Shooter is probably going to be the best because it's effectively that other gun, you know? It's the one that's good. The one that's very good. You don't need to jump over pits, but it's just it's a reflex. It's a gosh darn reflex. Throw it in the middle. See what happens. Get out of here. So how about that Mario Maker 2? I was not that excited for it, I'll be honest, originally. But did I just walk into him? I was not that excited for it originally, but I have since seen the light. The direct for it made it look so good. I'm excited. I am now excited. Kaga Battle. Kaga Battle's gonna be crazy too. How are you stealing my original music? Whoa. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Nice, 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 nice. Pretty good, pretty good. Can we do it like... it doesn't seem to be a smart way to handle it. Map man. Map man. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. No! Stealing my tornadoes and music. Should we use Gunther? 2 OP. Don't need him. Don't need him. Never did. He is a crutch. Oh my god. This is actually great with Kaga Battle. It's such an easy reload. You'd swear it had easy reload bullets on it. Great job. 10 out of 10. But it's got a big clip, slow reload, but not so slow. Like it's slow enough where it's really easy to do, and you're gonna get a big benefit from Kaga Battle. It's just, oh man, this is like it's like a dream length of time for Kaga Battle, because it's just not so much that it's an agonizingly long item anyways. Like either way, you know. Whoop, quite nice. That was terrifying. You can tell by how I jumped. Ah. Alright. Easy peasy. And all the little tiny bulletins flying out because the flagpoles are actually adorable. I love the way their little corpses fly around. Not a psycho. Not a psycho. Dang, man. That 300% HP buff is nothing to scoff at. Can't be a synergy, or can't be a mimic. Ooh, actual banger. pretty big damage up at this point in the game. Adds damage to your main weapon based off of the... We might do that. Based off of the damage of all of your other guns that you have. Well, that sucked. This might be really good with flak bullets, if it's working kind of the way I think. If those flak shots are like coming out and I'm hitting them again, that could actually be really good. Pistol Tentacle with this synergy is nice. Plague Pistol has a lot of synergies, but getting all of them still doesn't even make up for the fact that it's not that exciting. I might go for Abyssal Tentacle. Especially because we have... Oh, we get the... Not Polaris. Singularity would get the synergy, too. Oh. Big day for Uncle Reto. I think we got ourselves... I think we might have a run going for us at this point in time. Because that's effectively... It's kind of more like a synergy for Singularity. Oh, it's not working. Ah! This is so challenging when you set up that your own problems for yourself like that. Easy. Boss shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I know he's Advanced Dragon, it's going to be annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad regardless. Not a minute. This the jams! Oh! I said, maybe. It might be the gun that saves me. Wait, here, let's see. Does it actually pop up with synergy, too? Oh. Am I wrong? Is it Yellow Chamber? I don't freaking know. Oh, probably the worst possible time and way to get that. But if we get a key, then we will open up that, I guess. I mean, this is good with Singularity regardless of if there's a synergy or not, because... Oh, man, you're out of ammo. Because it's not, like... It's not going to get sucked into the void, so we're going to be doing damage with it. Oh. Let's try. Ooh, that's nice. Didn't work quite how I was hoping, but it is sure as hell doing something. Don't need to do that. There we go, there we go, there we go. I don't think we can set him on fire, though, so there we go. Let's go back to this. As long as we could. All right. I have an itchy nose! Oh, thank you. Let's try this. Oh, it jams him. Straight up jams him. Okay, well, disappointment. This is not going to go well. That went well, though, so that's something. We have 3 blanks. I don't want to use him here, but this thing is very annoying. Oh, that was much better. All right, all right. So, Bubble Blaster does a lot of damage, but we can't really abuse it that much. Hit. Okay. That's pretty good. For now. Until it inevitably goes away any moment now. We're not actually, it's not doing that much damage. I am slightly disappointed upon reflection. Upon using my brain a little bit more. It's gonna make there. Oh, kind of OP. Kind of. This is stanky. Alright, well. What the hell do we want to use? Nothing is like screaming my name. Not gonna deal with those. Rather not deal with that either. What on earth? How did I dodge this? There we go. Good deal, good deal. Bubble blaster. Get the easy reload. OP, 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 OP. Dead. Alright. Thank God for Bubble Blaster. Shooting him with singularity just makes it go faster. Bye-bye. Final floor should kind of be not a big deal by association. Ice Bear asks, what is your favorite roguelike game that you've ever played? I like unironic, like not just to be a goofball, like ooh duh it's this, but like Enter the Gungeon is almost definitely my favorite roguelike. Binding of Isaac is definitely up there, but I think that I really do genuinely like this one more. I kind of knew it. Had a gross cough to get through first, though. Oh, that's a banger. Alright, well. Trash cannon goes a really long way. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. So good. So good. Alright, well, this way's almost definitely not back looping around. Stupid. So stupid. Really good with the Kaga battle. Working quite well. Gotta be careful. We can get hit by a couple jam shots, and all of a sudden, we are straight in a pickle. An ammo drop would be beautiful. But not really counting on it, I'll admit. Come on. Get mad. 5 shots left. Let's use them wisely. Okay, well. What are you gonna do? Alright, alright, alright. Waste of ammo to do it that way, but... God, it's easy to do it that way. Alright. Big guess. Alright. Pretty much. I think we got this on lockdown. Like, seeing the hell maybe makes you think, oh, come on, you're probably gonna dink this up. But I actually am relatively confident in this one. I think we're just going to be completely fine. None too worried. I think if we make it to the boss with this much health, we are very fine. Even though it should in theory be the jammed one. Or the glitched one. One's jammed, one's not. We can hit him with the glaive and then hit him with the singularity, and I'm not too worried. kind of what I'm getting at here. Uh-oh. That's a loop right there. What am I concerned about, potentially, is kind of just, like, ammo, really. Ammo could be bad. Could be very bad for us. I just don't want to deal with you. Come on! Alright. Thank you, shoot in the pit. Thank you. Thank you for the shield, too. That makes me even more confident. Even less worried than I already was. Hit him with that 1-2 glaive. Yeah. Ha. Well, this is actually, like, really good with the... Oh, my God. I love how it is with the Cog of Battle. You can just have it so you just click and you start holding up as soon as the active reload shows up. And if you're holding down then it's good. Cuts the reload down so much, bet you does pretty good damage. I'm liking it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm liking it. Wow. Top 1 stupid ways to take damage. It might not be a totally bad idea to pop on over to the Gun Muncher. We might as well, right? Like, with at least a couple of them. Could get lucky. Put in the ones that we're definitely not going to use. Maybe we'll get something. Maybe not. What else? I'll throw that in there. Other than that, okay. Still ravenous, then I don't care. Then that is a personal problem. I was lied to. I was lied to. I was told that it was always going to be the, the whatchamacallit. The glitch lich. I've been lied to. I've been had. It's okay. It doesn't really matter because they're both roughly as easy as each other, I think. I was actually kind of preferring to get the doubles. I think we would have had an easier time, to be frank, than having to do the second and third phase, but I still think we're going to be completely fine. We got a blank left. We got all of these shots. Bubble Blaster might not be a bad choice. Well, actually, let's start with this. Put down the Singularity, switch to Bubble Blaster. I think that's going to be a better choice. If we get a crit. If we just get a crit. Ooh. It's fun to watch the spike increase of our spacebar charge. Oh. Okay. Throw that out. Switch to Bubble Blaster. Get it. Get the big reload. There we go. That's a lot of damage. Is it worth it to even do it like this? Ah! Probably not. Nope. Bad choices. Bad choices. Now. Stick with that. Actually, you know what? Where'd he go? Oh my god, that was pretty cool looking. This will actually be really nice if these shots don't hit me. Yeah, it's really nice. Because that means the phase is just going to keep on going. That was a little annoying, I will admit. Alright, well, I'm trying to throw, clearly. But we're good. We did it. Not a problem. Not a problem. If he was jammed, no, we wouldn't have had a problem. We just would have thrown the glaive at him. But alas, that's it. We did it. Bada bing, bada boom. The Gunslinger. The curse mode. High curse Gunslinger. Not a problem. There might be something I do in the future to kind of balance it out a bit because the Gunslinger is so OP and high curse does make it harder. I don't think it like it's not really like a super huge jump in difficulty. It's kind of like the jump from normal mode to hard mode in Binding of Isaac, which I don't find to be like that huge of a jump, but it's noticeably a harder mode, but it's not by that much, because you do get some rewards for doing it effectively. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate any support. Leave the series up at this point. Subscribe for more daily Enter the Gungeon videos, and follow me on twitch.tv/retromation to catch me streaming Enter the Gungeon and more live. Pop on into the Discord with the link in the description. You can ask questions like others did in this video that I will be answering. Or you can just chat about Enter the Gungeon or my channel or whatever the heck you want. A whole bunch of stuff in there. But alas, thank you for watching. Thank you. I'll see you next time.